Second block of the game for Jakob. 61 for the season. Begins the night 9th in the league, averaging just over a block and a half per game. And another steal created by DeMar DeRozan. Substitutions. Patty Mills in the game for the first time, along with Miles Bridges and Malik Monk. It's from one Spurs assistant, Mike Budenholzer, to James Borrego. And a foul called on, I believe, Keldon Johnson.
You got to be allowed to get physical in there.
Well, the box score is calling it on Jakob. I mean, either way, not really a foul. And another one here being called underneath. And if that's Jakob, that's two. They get their bearings back here at home after being gone the last week. Patty Mills floats it off the glass and just off the rim as it rolls back out. Just under 3 to go here in the opening quarter. Eric White leading the way with 5 early on. Malik Monk, step back 3, got it. Here's Rudy Gay inside, and the rebound ripped down by PJ Washington. 5 3-pointers in that game, second time he's done that in his career. And I just love Sean, you know, he knew the team was tired, he knew they were coming off a back-to-back, and he knew he had fresh legs. If social media is good for something, it's the power of social media to influence change.
Well, I mean, that was just really disappointing. I mean, what are you telling the women, that they're not athletes?
If social media is good for something, it's the power of social media to influence change. Well,
I mean, that was just really disappointing. I mean, what are you telling the women, that they're not athletes?
Back on Valentine's Day, 47-26. We'll see what happens as Vassell inside absorbed a lot of contact, but there was no whistle.
This time, barely getting it over the timeline, or the half-court line.
Malik Monk. Washington for 3, and that rims out on him as
direct shot once again. It's not easy to knock the ball out of his hands.
DeMar DeRozan back in the game with Lonnie Walker the 4th, and Lonnie misses from outside of the rebound, tap by Gordon Hayward over to PJ Washington. Washington out to Terry Rozier. Sidesteps DeMar DeRozan, hands it off, and PJ Washington with a good-looking 3-pointer from out top.
Yeah, that's why I love the YMCA, and helped do a couple ads for YMCA a couple years back, and I was in the weight room lifting.
It's day number 2 of the women's tournament.
Now, how about getting the women some good San Antonio cuisine?
Okay.
That'd be even better.
Like the NBA. It's been a game of runs, Sean.
How about Derek in that hustle?
And he saves it, and Rozier unfortunately comes away with it. And Washington spots a wide open Devontae Graham.
That's just bad luck, terrible luck.
Jakob, his first bucket to go along with 3 blocks here in the opening half, and another shot. That's a 2 for PJ Washington.
Yeah.
Bridges inside, back to PJ Washington. Gordon Hayward, stop, pop, knocks it down.
So just talked about it.
Hayward dishes in the lane. Washington with a strong take inside.
Oh, that was spectacular. Held that ball high up, even over the top of Jakob, and got it to go.
Keldon Johnson, can he have an answer? And Washington swats it away at the last possible moment earlier on in the half. So Jakob now has 4 blocks, which ties the season high, as PJ Washington rims out a 3. And Derek White has 3 blocks. As DeJounte was able to save him from going out of bounds. Spurs did have 7 first-half turnovers. PJ Washington inside rips down that DeJounte miss. Derek's got 3 threes, and he's the first Spur in double figures with 11. PJ Washington inside, can't get the roll.
Keldon looks like a lot better shooter out on the wing.
Came into tonight 33% from outside, and a traveling violation and a turnover on PJ Washington. Let's see Billy here on Wednesday night when the Spurs open up a 2-game set against the Clippers. Jakob Poeltl blocked at the rim. 7:50 to go here in the 3rd. Graham picks up his dribble. 6 to shoot. Washington travels again. Milwaukee in the 2nd game of a back-to-back.
Yeah, but Philadelphia's, you know, the #1 team in the East. Are you supposed to win that game on their court? Probably not.
Rozier with 3 to shoot. Kicks it off Bridges. Extra pass. Washington for 3. And Jakob Poeltl rips down rebound number 9. Picks up his dribble. Washington over Poeltl. And the Hornets have gone a little cold here.
It's really showing you how valuable the mid-range game is. You can't be stopped, within 15, 18 feet.
Rattles out on P.J. Washington. Devin Vassell into the game with a rebound. Vassell, DeRozan, Rudy Gay, Patty Mills, and Keldon Johnson out to close the quarter. DeMar attacks, rejected by Washington. And the loose ball collected underneath the basket there by Cody Martin. And then the Hornets throw it away the other end.
Uh-oh, maybe you did put the whammy on him.
Rudy's the 3rd Spur in double figures. Washington, it's a step. And a foul as Rudy goes down.
They look too sure of themselves at the start of that possession. Oh,
knocked away from Rudy.
Rudy's got to be allowed to go to work there. Patty Mills brought his man over, distracted Rudy.
With a mismatch with Washington guarding him with 5 to shoot. Derek, a step in the lane, kicks it out. Rudy, wide open for 3. Washington, the backside rebound.
Set up a play for your team, and they come out and they execute it perfectly.
Rozier's got 19. Rudy Gay the other way. Spins out on him, and the rebound controlled by Washington.
Plenty of time. Don't need a 3-ball.
And DeMar fouled and one! Holy coyote, DeMar DeRozan!
When he gets it going, the only way you can stop him is to keep him from catching the ball.
DeMar bounces off the defender, no foul. And the Hornets come away with the ball.